You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Well, Kevin gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And the rejection by Towns. And the shot goes in. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Prince setting a pick for Russell. Prince outside. Here's Gobert. Out to Russell. Prince outside. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks with it. Picked up by Edwards. Adams with the screen on Prince. Bain passes to Morant. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morant against Russell. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant against Russell. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Prince. Towns against Brooks. Jackson kicks to Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside, Russell. Prince outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Morant with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Towns. Back to Prince. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Poked away. Adams outside. Here's Morant.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Russell kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. It's stolen by Adams. Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. It's rebounded by Towns. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul.
Free throw good, Russell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Towns down low. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Towns has got 6 points.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. But and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. The shot's good. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. He can't get that one. Bain with it. He's picked up by Russell. Bain kicks to Adams. Morant outside. Jackson with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. And that one goes long. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now, here is Russell. Feeds to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant with a wide open look. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. It's up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And Russell gets it to go.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You got to get to him quickly.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game hit for him. And another miss by Memphis. Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Prince. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Russell looking around. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And Edwards drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 9. 1:53 left now here in the second. Jackson kicks to Morant. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Russell missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Right at the free throw line. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what the D gets. Not boxing out Adams is a great way to get dunked on.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Jackson. Left side, Towns. Cams the shot from the wing. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Kicks it out to Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. On the high post. No good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
15.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Back to Anderson. Clock at 6. Passes to McDaniels. Here's the 3. And that one is off. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Trying to break that.
Oh, my goodness! That was effective.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Memphis shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. The pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. He takes it in, and Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Conchar. They kick it out to Green. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Sinks the three-pointer.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Right side, Jones. Clark inside. Guarded by Reed. And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
So the wing on the left. McDaniels in the post. Working on Green.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Clark sets a screen for Jones. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the lane. Noel's got 5 points so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Loads it up for Williams. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here we go. One-on-one. And finished off by McDaniel.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves on defense. It's a 10-point game. Lets the 3 fly. Clark against Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Yeah, and you know,
foul.
when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside, Jones for three. And again, Memphis no good. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves riding a 15-point lead at the end. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Russell. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell finds Towns. Offline with his 3.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Grant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. Edwards passes to Towns. Now Russell. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
The 3 from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. The 3 from Morant. They get it back.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant looking around. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Morant. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the left wing. Jackson against Towns. Back to Edwards. From deep. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Prince. From outside the arc. He gets hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Prince finds Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Outside, Towns. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson against Prince. Jackson dishes to Morant. Over Gobert. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win
For the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Morant, that's for 2. And stolen by Prince. Here's Russell. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Russell passes it to Prince. Now here's Towns. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they...
It's the NBA on. We're just about ready.
Thanks, Brian. The clip.
Yeah, can't wait to experience it firsthand, Allie. Thank you. So the Clippers win the tip. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's George. And that one drops. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
George hits them both.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Jackson. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant against Jackson. Takes a 3.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace from the shooter.
And the jam by George.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Leonard against Brooks. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Morris. Jackson, the pass to George. Got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 8 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Morant against Jackson. And too long on the shot.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Zubac. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Ivica Zubac. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant. John Wall, he's checked in for Jackson.
John Wall.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
George passes to Wall. And stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Adams.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
George left side. Morris for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
George hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
The Clippers in the lead. George, right side. And the jam by George.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Jackson outside. Brooks against Leonard. Outside for Moran. Lets it go from the wing. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
George, a screen on Moran. Kicks it to George. Let's go with a 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. George has got 15 points.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Moran against Wall.
Yes, sir!
Wow. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's George. He's got 15. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
First free throw is good.
Paul George taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 19 points.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis. George with it. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Memphis trailing here. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And here's Morant. He's got 9. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Leonard.
Kawhi has great size, but along with that has very good instincts as a rebounder, and that time works the offensive class.
Now here's Morant. From deep. Paul George pulls it in. Leonard outside. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation, and Paul George got it there.
Outside Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Looking to get back on track.
Oh, wow, what a play. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's George. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Inside. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George. And it goes. That makes it 9 for 13 now.
I always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Morant against Wall. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's George. He's got 26. Into the lane. Pass to Zubac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So for the Clippers, Batum checked in for Morris. Mann comes in for Leonard. And it's Powell in for Paul George. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Wall against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Payne with it. Shot clock at 5. Over Powell. Off the left rim and out.
Grizzlies foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul.
That one falls for Powell.
Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer. He can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Now here's Wall. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Powell passes to Wall. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Clark against Covington. Unloads. Clark, no good. The Clippers have got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Down low. Here's Wall. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Williams. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Wall, the pass to Powell. Tries yet again. That shot off. Good D by Clark. The kick out to Williams. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Clippers. 33. The Grizzlies. 22.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, and it's Williams in at the 4. Powell passes to Jackson, and that one's good.
Good work down low from the 6'2 Reggie Jackson. Not bashful.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Covington, no good. Williams in the post, defended by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Powell outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And he converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Jones from outside. The rebound by Mann.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Powell. Some solid defense from Williams.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Green. Now Clark. And it's good. 2 points.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Jackson, pass to Powell. Hits a three-pointer. Powell's got 6 points.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Clark with a screen on Jackson. Oh, there's the alley. Can't complete the lob. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Batum's shot is off.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Jones from outside. Can't get it to drop, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Jackson against Jones. Outside, Williams fires from deep. Covington grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Batum. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Green, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Batum outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Batum's 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. You go inside and score.
Here's Jones, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Powell, a screen on Jones. Jackson, the pass to Powell. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Jones. Left side, Williams. Here's Clark. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clark's got 8.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Right side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Powell outside. To the right side. Here's Batum. And he throws it down with one hand.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Outside Jones. Ooh, it's stolen away. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10, appearing in. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. George's shot is good.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
That free throw misses.
John Morant, shooting two.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Clippers now. Wall, the pass to George. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Wall. And no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
George against Bain. Pass to Morris. And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Jackson. Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Wall, the pass to George. Back to Wall. Jackson against Morris. Out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubats finds Morris. The Clippers rebound. Outside Wall. There's the three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Bain. This one for 3. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Wall, the pass to Leonard. George against Bain. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Morant. Jacks up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morris.
Foul Memphis. Desmond Bain. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for LA.
So he gets them both. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter here. Wall against Morant. Baseline try. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Morant against Wall. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Paul George.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Wall against Jackson. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Morris outside. Outside Wall. From outside the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, tough to stick with Steven Adams on that play. Great at diving into the open space after the massive screen.
Outside Wall. From deep. Off target. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Oh, say does.
Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Memphis ball. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from short range. Booker draws the double. Bridges passes to Ayton. Here's Paul. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Here's Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson Jr. Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Paul outside. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Morant against Paul, and that one's good. Morant.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morant against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He creates shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns, trailing by 2.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Nice shot by Brooks.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Kicks it out to Booker. Fires the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Grant. Second shot opportunity. Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Paul looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Booker. Feeds to Bridges. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Here's Morant. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance. He seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there. Nice finish.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Paul kicks to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul, right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Yeah, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Kicks it out to Booker. 3-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Morant against Paul. Morant passes to Bain. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. Morant
against Paul. Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And it's Morant missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well-equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker with the screen for Bridges. This one for 3. Booker, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brooks against Johnson. Here's Jackson out to Brooks. Morant outside. Tries again. Driving the lane. He lays it in.
Assist goes to
Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Here's Morant. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 18 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Booker dishes to Bridges. Johnson with a screen on Brooks. Bridges kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. One on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you.
your Suns 36, the Grizzlies 33.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So on the floor for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And Morant in at the point guard.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Now, here's Shamet. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Lobs it up for Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. Sharge passes to Shamet. Here's Lee. He's looking for Sharge and finds him. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Green inside. Craig is on him. Here's Conchar. Outside, Jones. For the lead. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Shaman. Now Lee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Lee outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Green. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And how about the impact that Green has on his team?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A 3-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room. And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Shaman with it, working on Jones. Out to Lee. Shaman with it. Williams picks him up. Craig with a screen on Williams. Crowder. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Crowder's got 7 points in the game. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
To the inside. Here's Clark. That one off the back iron and out. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Charge in the high post. Charge a screen on Jones. Shaman kicks to Crowder. Here's Craig. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The drive by Green, off with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Down low, here's Craig. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Right side, Jones. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points.
Your son, ladies and gentlemen, your son.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Good on the triple. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Now the pass to Clark. The dive for the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's the lob to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns leading by 5. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Morant missing. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Paul. There's Jackson with the 3. And stolen by Ayton. Brooks against Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Adams with the screen on Paul. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Drills it from outside.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Suns.
Booker outside. Johnson with a screen on Bain. Bridges kicks to Booker. Johnson with a screen on Bain. A nice shot by Booker.
Calls the play and Booker executes to perfection.
1:27 left in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Morant. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. There's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's deflected.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Paul's shot is off. It's Jackson atop the key. Now here's Morant for three. And the three ball is good.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Now Booker, he kicks to Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great.
feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Adams with the ball. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Gobert with it. Jackson in his pocket. Edwards a screen on Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Outside Morant. Now Brooks. Here's Jackson. Oh, and Towns with the block. Edwards for 3. Drains the triple. Edwards got 5 now.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game. He actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Morant against Russell. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
2 shots.
He hits the 2nd from the line. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Russell against Morant. Pass to Prince. The 3-ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Morant into the lane.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morant against Russell. Towns for 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns from deep 3-point range. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
3 points.
Towns has got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Morant missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
1:03 left to play in the first. Brooks finds Morant. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards for 3. They get it again. Towns hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Give him 8 points now.
2 things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound put back by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
Now here's Morant. Jackson for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Pass to Edwards. Now Towns takes the three. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a three of his own.
On the wing, Brooks. And here's Morant. Outside Bane. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Timberwolves ahead, up by 7.
On your feet, fans.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So for Minnesota right now, the backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Here's Edwards. And Morant clears the board.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Bane. Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Morant's got 6.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Towns a screen on Morant. Out to the right wing. Bane against Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Jackson. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. 13 points in the game.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. The shot. Rebound, Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Pounded by Morant. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense. And right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Russell. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. Can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Outside for Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
On the wing, Bane. Morant against Russell. And Gobert with a block. And they get it back. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Second chance effort. No good. A bit long that time. Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Doris with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Here's Morant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Brent. 1:07 left in the second. Towns for three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Outside Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Russell. No one near him. Yes, on the jumper. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Russell against Morant. Pass to Bane. To the paint. Outside for Morant. For 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, the quickness of D'Angelo Russell in transition really puts pressure on the defense.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Russell. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
With the score, your Grizzlies 19, the Timberwolves 32.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And here's Morant outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 13.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
A line change here for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Jones, the pass to Clark. Williams from long range. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. McDaniels, that's good.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Jones in the post. Pass to Conchar. Williams with the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's McLaughlin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Jones up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep. And And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Clark. And the layup falls. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson. Back to Noel. The three is up. 4 on the clock. Sinks the tray. Noel's got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Jones with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. McDaniels. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. Reed with it. From deep. And it's McLaughlin missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Jones. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to McLaughlin. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark with it. Picked up by Reed. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the Grizzlies shooting just 37% so far in this one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Russell. And there's the drive. Right wing. Towns for 3. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones drives in. Pass to Clark. Over Gobert. Clark, no good.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And what an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Again, the miss by Towns. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Payne with it. Russell covering. Morant against Edwards. There's the triple. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Morant against Russell. Towns for three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. And it's Adams missing. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Towns. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Over to the wing. Here's Russell. And he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Outside Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Prince from downtown. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
On target from range. Morant's got 15 points in just the 2nd half.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gobert with the stuff.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
Now Russell deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,
Golf, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moran.
And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season. Kevin. The fans will be rowdy. The players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
And the Clippers starting 5. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with Wall, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Outside for George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Morant outside. Driving in. That one falls.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
George against Bane. Outside Leonard. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant looking around. A three-pointer off the mark. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
On the wing, Bane. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Wall. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Morant. Adams down low. Working on Zubac. Brooks finds Bane. Adams with the screen on George. Bane, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And George with the stuff.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Adams. Brooks outside. Here's Morant into the lane. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And here is Bane. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. It's Morant with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Ja Morant.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
It's Powell on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And that one's good. Morant.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Jackson.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Brooks. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Morant missing. Clippers leading by 9. Here's Wall. The feed to Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Loads it up there for Bain. Paul George with the steal. Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
So for the Clippers right now, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. All out there with Paul George, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And Morant goes it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Jackson finds Brooks to the wing right side. Here's Morant, and it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Brooks dishes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac, a screen on Brooks. The shot by Powell, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
George double team. It's Powell on the wing. Inside. Wall. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Brooks. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard with no one around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Adams. Brooks with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers leading by 12.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
With the step back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Morant outside. A crossover and the rejection by Zubac. Leonard kicks to George. Passes it to Zubac. Back to George. He dishes it to Leonard. The pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul.
Desmond Bane.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
1:15 left here in the second. Leonard the pass to George. Leonard dishes to George. Shakes him, and it's George finishing it off.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Screen by Adams. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Dish now to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Leonard sets a screen for Wall. Leonard the pass to Wall. They get the rebound. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David, for that interview. And
23. The Clippers, 35.
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's Green. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Lobbed up there for Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Jackson against Jones. Jackson kicks to Kennard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Kennard's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Jackson against Jones. And I think, Steve, now we see less real crunch matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Jackson finds Covington. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now here's Jones. Dishes it to Williams. Outside, Green. Jones looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Batum with the 3. A shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Conchar, the pass to Jones. To the middle. It's tipped. Covington with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Batum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat. That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Jones against Jackson. Launches a 3. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Covington. Some solid defense from Clark. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Lobbed up there for Clark. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Jackson kicks to Kennard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Kennard's got 7 points.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
To the paint, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Jackson against Jones. Takes a 3, and they get it back. Back to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kennard finds Batum, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside, Jones. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Batum with the steal. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
Williams dishes to Green. Williams against Batum. Williams inside, and a missed layup. That shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
Please give a big round of applause.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for the Clippers right now, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with Wall, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And here is Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here is Wall. Here's George. That shot off. Great D that time from Bain. Jackson has the open look. They get it back. Morant on the follow.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Outside for George. From 20 feet out. In the corner, Powell with it. Fires the three. The Clippers get another chance here. From deep, Wall hits it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Yeah, I mean, from three. Wall looking relaxed out there. And one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And it's Morant missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. It's Wall with the drive.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
From deep three-point range, Morant with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The three from Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
George with the ball. Now defended by Bain. George passes to Leonard. From deep. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Bain's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And again, Memphis no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one bad. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Wall kicks to George. Lets it go from deep. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 17. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant for three. It's hauled in by Paul George.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Leonard with a screen on Bain. George finds Leonard. Off target with his three. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Outside, Wall. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Los Angeles with another miss. Adams with it. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. To the inside. Wall with the steal. Lob pass to George. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Morant. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 5. Morant with a wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
Welcome fans to 2K Sport, and these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a player's league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Shoots over Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. Nails the wide open jumper.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Bane. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stolen by Bane. Brooks outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Paul against Morant. Pass to Booker. The shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Morant off the drive.
Chris Paul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 3. Now here's Adams. Is covered by Ayton.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Fires the 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
6 on the shot clock. From the high post. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
And here's Morant outside. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Johnson with a bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. To the wing, right side. Here's Johnson. Left side, Booker. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Now here's Booker. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Morant again missing. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Jackson with a screen on Paul. From deep, Morant. Morant missing again. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. for three. Booker sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 9 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Paul for three. From deep three-point range. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Bane. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix.
Your Grizzlies, Houston.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the one spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Booker, good.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed. After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jared Culver.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Johnson. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Jackson against Booker. Launches it. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Plenty of space. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Now remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
At BA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Morant. Tries to break his ice. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And the second free throw is good. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Here's Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Adams with the make them pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, stolen by Morant. On the wing, Bane. Booker defending. Adams with a screen on Paul. From deep, Morant. Counted from distance. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Brooks. Got a hand on it.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Ayton, a screen on Bain. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Booker. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges outside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Shoots over Paul. Up again. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Booker attacking. And Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against Paul. Morant with the slam!
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Paul with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Booker. It's good if it goes. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Now
The Grizzlies 16, the Suns 28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Jay Crowder is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Shamet in at point guard. And the basket is good.
It's rare for a young player to enter the league that has this polished of a shot. Shamet getting it done.
Here's Jones. And the step-back jumper is good. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Here's Shamet. On the wing, Crowder. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 15.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Jones. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Shamet. And stolen by Clark. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Conchar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops a first.
John Conchar at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Pass to Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Jones. Williams on the wing. Crowder with a steal.
Memphis foul. Tyus Jones. First personal foul. First.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Crowder outside. Lee on the wing. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Lee's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Offline with a three. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Clark with a screen on Saric. Williams. Memphis the rebound. Back to Conchar. Looking to end the run. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Conchar's got 4 points this quarter. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Shaman. Pass to Saric. The three from Craig. Offensive board.
Well, Dario does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
Jones up top. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here's Clark. Saric covers. 5 on the clock. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Clark.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Shaman. Pass to Saric. The three. Rebounded by Green. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Shaman, defended by Jones. The three from Craig. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams on the wing, covered by Crowder. Williams passes to Jones. Williams with the screen, and he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball, and the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Booker. He's got 13. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 16 points now.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Clark with a screen on Bridges. Green with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Jacks up a three. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wealthy 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Suns. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Well, Phoenix is shooting 56% today. Outside Johnson. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. Booker against Bain. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Here's a three from Paul. Crops in the three. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Brooks takes a 3. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. And here's Ayton. Outside Booker. And stolen by Morant. From outside the arc. They get it back. The 3 is up. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Booker finds Paul. Now Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Stolen by Bane. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 3-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Booker for 3. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks. Left side, Bane. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. He's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Booker against Bane. 1:33 left in the game. Booker fires from way outside. And it's Booker again missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Shot to end the cold streak. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Now Booker, pass to Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy